I was going to propose, and he showed her the ring. Like, wait. I was like, what would you do if I touched your boyfriend's pee-pee right now? Huh? That, they were swingers. YouTube, we've reached the point where it is my birthday currently, and you know, it's a good day, it's a good night. I'm about to go somewhere else for the rest of the night. If you know what that means, you know what that means. Because I'm how many shots in? 4?
Yeah, just about.
Just about. That's him dead. So you know where we're going. Yeah, I love everybody, man. Stay blessed. Stay easy. Have a good one. Alright, y'all, so we done with the intermission now. We on to day 3, day of my birthday. Things should go a lot smoother, a lot easier now. So, wake up, Tyreek debriefs me on everything that happened that night. Like I said, nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. Just calm, just calm. It is what it is. So after we both showered, we just explored the area. Then we got breakfast, and then we started preparing for our next excursion that we have. But the area was an hour away. However, there was a service that they had for us for a specific time to take because it was an hour away and all that. So it was cool, it was nice. They already had that ready for us, so we had to just be there and prepare. On the way, we went to 2 different resorts, and a variety of different people came on from different areas. It was mad cool, it was mad nice. As time went on, yeah, we were just going, we were chilling, chatting with some of them. And once we got there, you know, we were sitting in the car, and this man Tyreek was like, bro, I gotta pee. And I'm like, you can't hold it. He's like, nah, bro, I'm about to pee myself. He's like, bro, I'm about to pee myself. I'm dead serious. And I'm like, bro, we almost there. He's like, fine. And then we get there, and we were waiting in the car for a couple minutes, and Tyreek's like, nah, bro, I gotta get out. I gotta get out. And he hopped out the car, bro, and just dipped. And I'm like, bro, where are you going? And the people in the car look at him like, oh my God, how you gonna let your friend go by himself? I'm like, how am I supposed to go? I don't even know what's happening. So I'm like, bro, I don't wanna hear nothing from the guy. No. So a few minutes later, they take us out. And they bring us to the section, I guess, where we just learn about a couple things, or like the protection and all that stuff, or what other things we could do. And I'm over here like, yo, where's Tyreek? And they're like, yo, where's your friend? And I'm like, I don't know. Cause he was gone. I'm like, bro, the bathroom can't be that far. You could just go in a bush or whatever. Like, cause we was by a bunch of trees and all that and rocks. I'm like, bro, some time passes and I'm getting nervous because they're like, all right, guys, let's go. Let's head over. And I'm like, bro, where's Tyreek? All of a sudden, there's like, there he is. I turn around. This man has 2 drinks in his hand and he's smiling at me. So I was like, bro, not just me, but the strangers that we ain't even know for less than like an hour or whatever was worried about you. And he's like, oh yeah, bro, I just wanted to go get some drinks after. Yada yada. I'm like, whatever, I guess. Fine. And the drink was so nasty. I still finished it, but it was so nasty. So yeah, we were chilling, we were talking to people, and basically they were saying how me and him, cause we paid together, we have to get 1 ATV. And I was like, huh? Excuse me? I'm like, but I thought we paid for 2. And like, no, it's all this bullshit they were talking about, bro. When I say like these niggas is scammers, bro, they are scammers, top 5 scammers. But anyway, paid for it because I was like, yeah, I wanted both of us to just have our own experience. So I was like, yeah, it is what it is. So I paid for that, and then we went ATV riding, and it was mad fun. It was mad cool. This girl got stuck like 3 times, and like she was like, I'm sorry guys, yada yada. I'm like, bro, her thing just keeps breaking. I'm like, bro, that sucks, that's unfortunate, because I'm like, she was in front of me and I'm like, come on, let's go, like we don't have all day. So they took her car and moved it, and they gave her a different one. So, but besides that, it was mad cool. This one girl, she was like 6'2", her name was Alexis. Dead serious, she was 6'2", like straight 6'2", like long stallion leg 6'2". She didn't like the word stallion, but she was like, I wasn't gonna say a giraffe, like, you know, like it was, yeah, but what the fuck's wrong? But yeah, after the ATV riding, basically saying how her friends are about to leave and yada yada, because they just, I guess they didn't want to do anything else, but she wanted to do more. And it was like, what, 4 or 5 of them, and she was gonna stay and they were gonna leave her. And I'm like, bro, what? Y'all gonna leave her? I'm like, bro, what type of friends is that? Like, you know, I know it's not her birthday, but what type of friends are gonna leave you? I was like, bro, that was mad fake, that was mad phony, whatever. But they couldn't leave regardless until everybody was in the car. So That sucks. We went ziplining and it was funny, man. This man Tyreek was so scared. Bro, I was like nervous for the dolphin thing and with the water, but this man was struggling with the zip line and the heights, bro. It was hilarious because we were with another family and they were like, bro, you got this, man. Yada, yada. He's like, no. He's like, nah, I want to get down. I'm like, bro, just do it. We're almost done. And yo, he conquered it. He survived. He alive. So yeah, that was cool. We could have went to the cenote. It was, I guess, this water spot, but we were like, we didn't really want to go there. We were already tired. Like the sun was beaming on us, and we were there for a couple hours at this point. So we were ready to go. So some people who were waiting before us, it was this little couple, and they were waiting like an hour before we were waiting. And like I was saying before, we couldn't leave until everybody was here. So until everybody was here and ready, then we could leave. So we had to wait a whole nother hour for them. So mind you, that couple was waiting for an hour. We came, so we were waiting for an hour, but they were waiting for 2 hours now, and they were just sitting in like the hot sun. And time was going on. He was like, "Yo, bro, can we just go?" And he's like, "I'm sorry, I can't leave without everybody." So I was like, "Okay, cool." So basically, when we were done, we were waiting on this one family, this girl and her mom. I was like, okay, cool, whatever. So when the time was coming, basically everybody was done and ready to go, but this girl and her mom. And our vehicle came, and the original couple that I was saying that was waiting for a while, they were waiting a little longer now at this point. She just wanted to sit in the car and just get some air, like some AC. And the man was like, oh yeah, I can't let you guys in until my manager tells me that I could let you guys in the car and ready to go. And her boyfriend was like, yo, bro, like she just wants to get some AC. That's it. She's not trying to leave. She just wants to get some AC. And now as this is happening, bro, I felt so bad. Like she was like, oh, babe, ooh. Like she hit her head on the vehicle and then she stumbled back and then fell and like smacked her head on the floor. And I'm like, oh my God, bro. Like, and she just straight up passed out. Bro. But like she like woke up and then we were like, yo, like, oh my God, are you okay? Yada, yada, yada. And we were trying to help her get up, and they were like, all the other people, like all these other groups of people were like, oh my God, get some help. And we tried to get her up again, and she just passed out again, like straight up passed out. And then one of the girls who were in our was in our vehicle. She was a registered nurse, so it was cool. And she was like, "Yo, get out! Everybody, get out the way! Get her water, get like towels and stuff like that." And after that happened, the manager came running, and the boyfriend got to a complete argument with the manager. I could understand the boyfriend's frustration. However, he was getting real nasty with the manager because he was helping other people as this was happening. So like he came running as soon as possible. Then he started getting like all these things to help. And the boyfriend was just being like really rude and nasty to him. And the manager was like, listen, man, like I don't want to be disrespectful. Like don't disrespect me. Yada, yada. Like, listen, this is not your country. And when he was like, this is not your country, I'm like, listen, bro. I just want to go. In my head, I'm like, I just want to go. Because before this gets ugly, I'm like, nah. Once he said, this is not your country, I'm like, yo, let's just get out. Let's get out. So once his girlfriend came, just started relaxing, she was able to sit in the car, get some air, got her some water, got her some food, started feeling better, and then we were able to head out and move down yonder way. So after that, it was cool. Me and Tariq knocked in the car. They took pictures of us while we were knocked in the car, and we were just talking about the whole thing after. So it was cool. We headed back. After that, like usual, we went back to the pool and got more drinks. And after that, we asked for the ladies' room. They said the pool was like, all right, cool, we gonna meet y'all in there. But we didn't come for like a good hour because we went and got food and then hopped in. And they were already lit. They were already drunk, yada yada. We just chat with them, and then we got a couple drinks. And then we met more people. We were supposed to go off the resort and get dinner that night, but we didn't. It was like, it's fine, it is what it is. But we had food in the spot over there. We were just chilling. We were all looking nice, looking sharp. And then after dinner, we went and watched the show, and it was cool. It was nice. It was nothing too crazy. But after that, yeah, we didn't really disperse. Tariq went and dispersed and just went and did his own thing because he was just drunk and he made friends with the whole world. And I was just chilling. I was like, I really was just feeling all that alcohol reaching me, and I'm like, I'm just trying to relax now. Like I don't want to, it's not that I was feeling like I was throwing up. I was just feeling a little overwhelmed when it came to the alcohol. So I was like, all right, let me just take a step back. So after that point, I linked up with Tyreek. We were in the lounge with some other people, with Tamia, Zay, and another group. I can't remember their names, that couple, but I can't remember their names. A bunch of people that day were asking me like how old I was, and they thought, like, thinking like, oh, like the average answer was 25. That was the average answer. The oldest number, somebody said I was 30, and I was like, bitch, what? I'm like 30. Like, I don't look, do I look 30? Do I look 30? Like, I don't think I look 30. I'm like, but 25, okay, I could work with 25. But I digress. But after that, yeah, we stopped by their room and we went back to the lounge. Then we went and linked Tamia and Zay in their room, and then we got, you know, a little enlightened because they said they had some herbs and spices. If you know what I mean, you know where I'm going with this. They had a couple herbs and spices and whatnot. And they were like, yeah, bro, y'all could come chill, like, have a good time with us or whatever. And yeah, we were there, we were chilling, chatting, talking about a lot of stuff, and then we were just fried. So, yup, after that, the night ended. They gave me a bottle of champagne, which is mad cool. We popped it, and was just sipping on it while we were with them. And yeah, no, it was cool. It was a good night. I was happy. I was satisfied. I did not want to do too much. I was lit after a good point because I couldn't remember really getting back to the room. I just remember falling in my bed, and yeah. So day 4 was more of a chill day. Tyreek had work, and I was like, I just want to chill vibe, like take a step back, because I was lit, and I'm like, yo, this alcohol was punching me. So I'm like, I'm taking a step back. So after that, we went to the pool. Well, I went to the pool. Tyreek came after a couple hours of work. So before I went to the pool, you know, I got some food, got some breakfast or whatever. And after, I pulled up to the pool, and then I was like, okay, I was thinking I was gonna chill, vibe by myself for a bit. And I saw Tamia and Zay in the pool, and Zay saw me. He was like, my boy. After I saw him, I was like, hey, it was good, bro. And we were just chatting, yada yada. And they introduced me to some other people, and they were like, hold up, yo, nah, if you call it them, you call us, yada yada. And then I was like, all right, what's good, y'all? And y'all, I was talking to them. It was cool, yada yada, doing chitty chat, just to find out that they were swingers. If you don't know what that means, you know, they're basically people who are free spirited and you know, like to be involved with others, and are okay with that. You know, it was a bit interesting because yeah, it was like their first real day. And they were meeting people, and you know, they were giving me shots and stuff, and we were just talking, and it was like, yo, I'm really noticing y'all are a bit interesting folks, because they were saying all these things and just not caring and all. And I'm like, yo, to each their own, do your thing. But I was like, hey man, y'all are funny guys. And as drinks started rolling more, I was like, I'm not getting too drunk. And they were like, yo, nah, bro, we're talking about we gotta leave early in the morning too, and we gonna be getting lit right now. And I was like, fine, I'm gonna have a couple more drinks. It ended up being a bunch of drinks, but I digress. So after that, we're just talking to people, but these swingers was getting real comfy now with not me but others, because I social distance myself. So basically, one of these ladies who was a swinger, she was like this girl where her boyfriend said, what would you do if I touched your boyfriend's pee-pee right now? And when I heard about that, I was like, excuse? I'm like, huh? Because at this point, Tyreek finished work. He was chilling. He hopped in, started having drinks, yada yada. And he told me this, and I'm like, wait, excuse? So I was like, okay, that's a bit awkward. That's a bit awkward. And she was like, no, like, don't touch my boyfriend. It's not, because I'm like, are they about to fight in the pool over this man? And I'm like, that's awkward. But she walked away, because it was like everybody was looking at them a little different now, because I was like, why would you say something like that? Like, literally, that's mad disrespectful, mad rude. But so we met this other group of people, and it was this lady and her husband, and basically everything was fine. You know, we were just mingling, chatting with them. And thing was, shorty was like 5'8", and man was like 5 foot. You know, hey, it's all love. You know, listen, height is anything. Well, I don't know, height is anything but a construct, I guess. I will say that. We'll go with that. Cool. But yeah, we were chilling. It was cool. They started having drinks. They started getting really lit. I guess the man and his girl started getting into this argument, whatever. And then he left, and he basically took her phone, and she got us involved, like me, Tyreek, Zay, and Tamia involved, and we was like, bro, what's going on? Because we thought like, okay, we thought they were together, but they were together, but it was kind of confusing. So she was basically saying he was just being mean to her or whatever, but like this is when he left. And when he came back, he was like, yo, let's just go. And we were all like, whoa, what's going on here now? Because listen, I was just chilling, but Tyreek, Tamia, Zay, they were all like, yeah, no, she's not going anywhere. And I'm here just like, oh god, what's going on? Because they were all trying to protect her and get her phone back for her. And now it's like, okay, what's going on? So he started pleading his case. And he was like, she does this every time we go on vacation. She gets drunk. She just starts to act like this, act a fool, and just starts like just acting out of order, basically. And so, listen, like we agreed with the lady first. However, we kept him in consideration. So as they went with him to get her phone, I was talking to her, and she was basically explaining to me, yes, I do act like this when I get drunk, yada yada. We've been having therapy, this and that. And I'm like, so is this your man? And she's like, yes, this is my man. And so is all the things that he's saying true that you did? Yes, they're all true. So I'm like, wait, okay. So all the points that he was basically making were right. So I was like, okay, I don't know whose side to be on. I'm like, okay, you know, I'm just gonna exist at this moment. I'm just gonna exist. So he came back with her phone. She's like, okay, now you happy at it? A lot was going on. A lot was just happening, and I'm just like, bro, what is happening now? And the lady, she started getting nasty with me and saying rude stuff, and like, oh, like why are you getting involved? This is none of your business. But the lady literally got us involved. Like she literally got us involved in it. So it was like, okay, cool, like that's mad rude. They started getting really defensive because he's protective over his shorty, you know, feel me? He's like, you listen, he stepping up for his lady, you know. But the part that was hurtful, man, her boyfriend was like, I was going to propose, and he showed her the ring. I came here to propose to you. And I'm like, ain't no way. Shorty was acting a complete fool. Embarrassed this man when all he wanted to do was propose to her on this trip. So now I'm like, damn. Let me just walk away now because I don't know what's going on anymore. So I walked away. I hopped in the pool for a little bit. Then I went over to the beach and I was chilling for a while. Tyreek slid over with me. And then to me and Zay was like, oh yeah, link us later at the night. And then yeah, we went back, showered, had dinner. Then we slid over in the lounge, had like a drink or two. Then we went to the beach late at night. And then we started preparing to head back. Also, let me not forget that family and that boy Braxton. Boy Braxton, man, he basically told Tyreek, and Tyreek told me how his mom was like cursing, saying, oh, these effing triggers, da-da-da, and being racist and that. Not towards us, because they liked us and she liked us. But it's like, you were saying that to other people on the trip. So it's like, it wasn't directed towards us, but it was directed toward other people. So it's like, so after that, man, it was a little bit awkward, like linking them, seeing them. It was like, you know, hi, but it was like, the vibe was mad weird at that point. It was weird after that point, man. So yeah, after we chilled on the beach for the night, and then we went back, headed to the room, like finished packing whatever was needed to be packed, and then we left in the morning, and it was cool. We went to the gift shop and got some items and stuff. Like, you can see this hat. I got me a shirt and whatnot. I got me some shot glasses. Let me show you. I got this at Isla Mujeres. It was mad cool. They cool as shit. I like them. But yeah, after that, we headed out, called the cab service that we paid $140 for. The man was looking for a tip when he dropped us off at the airport, and I'm like, really? I'm gonna drop 140. You still looking for a tip, bro? I'm like, fine, just fucking take it. Just take the money. Just take it, because you're blowing money. Like, top 5. They like, listen, it's scammers or y'all be like getting all the money y'all want, like, because it's just like, bro, like, y'all feeding, like, it's like, bro, I digress. But yeah, after that, headed on a plane. And yeah, we headed back to the city. Honestly, yo, this is mad long. This is definitely long. I don't know if I want to make this into 2 parts. If I do, I do. If not, it is what it is. So yeah, beautiful people, that was the conclusion to my vacation trip, bro. It was mad cool. I'm sorry I couldn't take a lot of videos, a lot of footage, man. I'm gonna see what I could do when I'm editing, if I could drop some stuff in each section, yada yada yada. But it was mad fun. It was dope. I loved every moment of it. I loved all the people I met. It was cool. Dope people from all around every area, different places, man. It was dope. It was a great vibe, great energy. And I definitely want to go on another trip very soon, whenever I can, when I get more funds, because, you know, broke boy season now. Unless somebody wants to send me some money, you know. So with that being said, like, comment, and subscribe to your boy. I'm gonna see you beautiful people next time. Stay blessed. Tell somebody you love them. I'm out of here. Peace.